Hello everyone, I'm Mr.X, the hunter in these videos, and today I'll be narrating our Scarlet Halls run. Unfortunately, I completely forgot to record the beginning parts of the run, so I'll explain quickly what we did in the beginning. So we skipped all of the chained dogs on the side, and routed the hound masters that patrolled around. We routed them because they move around, and when they're moving it's harder to hit them. Once they're routed, they stop moving, and we're able to throw a bucket of food on them. Doing so will make all of the hounds attack them, eat them up, and then the dogs will sleep. This allows us to run past them. We do this for every type of patrol like this with the houndmasters and the dogs. You want to let the bucket hit the houndmaster first before trying to tag them, as if you do before the bucket hits, the dogs will not eat them and you won't get credit on your counter. So we have to wait until the bucket hits the houndmaster, wait for the houndmaster to turn red, maybe start eaten by the dogs, and then you can tag him by doing damage. This will get you credit on the counter. After that, you grab the archery targets, and whoever has a speed boost tries to get to the end of that gauntlet as fast as they can to stop the rain of arrows. We had a warlock, so we're able to use Burning Rush to do that. And then after that, we just stay down all the trash and kill the elite guy. The next two trash pulls are houndmasters again, so once again we root, throw the bucket, tag, and go. After that, it's the houndmaster boss. I found it pretty easy. You just DPS him down. It might be a bit healing intensive, but other than that, I didn't see much special about this boss. When he's almost dead, we dismiss our pets as we're going to do a stealth run, and this is where I have the footage for it. After the boss is dead, you're going to want to wait for the hounds to kill the wall of guardians, as if you run into that wall of guardians while they're still up, you're going to die. So here we run down the stairs, and this is where we're going to use our invisibility potion to run all the way through this room and back up the stairs. And that's where the invisibility potion will run out, is at the top of the stairs, right before the next boss. At this point, we go back down the stairs and we pull one pack of ads and kill them. This is for the kill counter that is required to finish the run. Up the stairs, there is a patrol that goes up and down the hall. You can choose to kill it now or later, depending on where they are. We opted to go straight into the boss room and kill the boss first. This guy I found is exactly the same as on Heroic, just DPS him down from the top of the room and watch for the Blades of Light ability. We stand on top so it's easier to dodge that ability when it happens. Once he starts spinning, he will choose a side of the room and go. And then once he goes up the ramp, we jump down. And then he'll come back down on the opposite side as it goes around in a circle. At a certain point, he will gain an enrage effect, so I highly suggest dispelling this if you can, as the damage will ramp up if you don't dispel it. I'm a hunter, so I was able to tranquility shot it off. Doing so will remove 10 stacks of that enrage effect. Then we get out of the room and deal with the patrol in that hallway that I just mentioned earlier. We line of sighted them down the stairs so they all group up and are easier to deal with and cleave, as there are some casters, some healers, and that kind of thing. The next room we pull only one pack at a time because they have this chain stun effect. So if you pull both groups at the same time, they would stun everyone, and that would not be very good. After that, there's only 2 trash pulls before the boss. It is possible to pull them both if you want. The only real threat in that trash pull is the 2 scholars, who put up a big bubble that reduces all damage dealt by quite a large amount. I think it's around 75%. But you can easily interrupt them if you see them cast this. So what I did is I targeted them, had them on my target the whole time, so I saw when they casted and just AoE'd everything down. And finally, it's the boss. I found that it's pretty much the same thing on Heroic. Everything hits a little bit harder, except the one thing you're going to want to do differently is block the path of his book burner. You'll see a little red line on the ground, just stand in the red line and you'll block it. Usually the tank can easily take that damage, and it's pretty manageable. We ran into a bit of a hitch after killing the boss, that we found that we were missing 1 trash kill on the counter. So we ran back as quickly as we could, stampeding roar, down to where we invisibility potion past all that trash and just pulled something and tried to kill it as fast as possible. I'm not sure what happened. I think we might have missed a tag on one of the houndmasters at the beginning. It is a little tricky with the bucket thing. And that's it. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to watch the full run we did with the TeamSpeak audio and unedited completed run, you can click on it right now. The one we just did is Scarlet Halls. And if you click on the other ones, those ones will take you to the other dungeons I've narrated. Alright, thank you very much for watching, and do take care.